This right here is something I've been thinking, something I've been had like in my head. Like when it comes to the manosphere, the red pill, all that shit, when it comes to pertaining to high value men, how can a man define a high value man? Just had a little Popeye chicken, some good shit out here at work. How can a man define what a high value man is? It makes no sense. A lot of guys like Fresh and Fit, Kevin Samuels, and really what making me do this video and put it on my mind, because Charleston White did a live where he was going in on Kevin Samuels today, talking about how he died with no woman, no wife, and wasn't really living like that or nothing, and talking about a high value man and all that. A high value man, the definition of that has to come from a woman. A successful man, even that too, like, cause shit, if you got all the money in the world, you leading people and this and that, but if you don't have a family of your own, I don't really feel like you that high value. Like, come on, man. You basically on the level as no better than the gay man. That's basically what I say. And I'm starting to think the same way I thought feminism kind of was a thing to promote like the same sex thing with women and to separate men from women. I feel like the red pill manosphere thing is doing the same thing with men. Because they pushing and promoting this thing of don't worry about the women, stay on your purpose and this and that. They never wrap it up and say stay on your purpose for the moment as a youngster, build that foundation. Always interact with women throughout that. Just don't make them your focus. But then when you got that foundation and you ready mentally and financially for that woman and the kids, do it. They never bring that part into it too. All they say is, I'm going to make money. I'm going to do this. I'm going to do that. Like all that's pointless unless you really talking about having kids. The point of making money and providing for yourself was to have kids, a lineage, have your wife and take care of them and all that. So the same way I thought the feminism kind of was a little curve to the double stuff over there, it's the same thing to me with the high value red pill man and all that, manosphere and all that. Because really, it's everybody trying to separate people. Men and women aren't equal. They can't be equal. It'll never happen. I understood why women wanted to be just even told that they equal to a man, because women got this thing to where they live with a lot of delusion and stuff like that. But I'm starting to see a lot of men saying, well, if they want equality, we go give it to them and this and that, and we equal, and they want to do what women do. Like, man, come on. This is where it's getting out of hand. Like, come on, bro. A woman can never do what I do, and I can never do what a woman do. If you got your woman, just explain to her, like, man, me and you ain't the same. If me and you was the same, I wouldn't be with you, because then I'd be with a man. It's not the same. You got your strengths. Your strengths are my weaknesses. My strengths are your weaknesses. We come together and become whole with that shit, man. It's just, but on back to the subject of what I was saying, like, a man cannot define what a high value man is. A high value man is not a man who just makes six figures and who's on his purpose. Because if you don't know how to interact with people and stuff like that, you don't know how to communicate, you don't know how to be a real leader outside of work and all that, like, how are you a high value man? A high value man to me is a man know how to interact with women, know how to get women. Don't look at women as just sex, but they go do their thing with them, though. Have kids, want kids. Like, you can't be a high value man but talking about you don't want kids. Like, what kind of shit you want? Like, career too. Only reason I say career, and I wouldn't put a specific amount on it, a high value man can make $30,000 a year. If his family could live on $30,000 a year, he's a high value man. He's providing for his family. Somebody who making $100K a year, you're not a high value man just because of the amount of money you make. It makes no sense at all. Somebody could make 40 or 50K and budgeted their money well. They living in a region to where his price that he making, it suffices them. His girl happy, his kids happy, he treating them right, raising them with respect and values, and he leading his house. That's a high value man. Even though I feel like I can't fully define it, because a high value man is your value to what? Your value is to the woman, not to other men who are around you, not to yourself. Your value comes and be defined by the women, what you attract to you. The same way if we looking at women and they telling each other, oh, you a high value woman, I'm a high value woman, I'm this and I'm that, you this and you that, it don't make sense. A woman values comes from and is defined by the men she attract and the men that are around her. The same way it is with the man. So it's kind of seem like the push and pull of the high value, kiss ass, I'm a big up, you big up me. That's kind of a feminine trait to me, but the guys are doing it now. It's kind of weird. And I really do feel like it was the guys who didn't really have women when they were younger, and which a lot of us didn't, man. A lot of us couldn't get it right when we was younger, and we wanted the baddest one and all that, but we like, man, nah, we can't get that. We wanted certain things, but a real man never go complain. If I couldn't get something, I couldn't do something, I didn't say it was the woman's fault or somebody else's fault. I always said, can't nobody stop me. I'm just not doing it right. You make adjustments in life, and then you start doing it right, and you're not bitter about nothing. But if you bitter about not being able to get women, and you never learn how to get women, only thing you did was start making money and focusing on your career, now when you come back and try to mess with women, you still can't do it how you want, so you still bitter, and you got to pay them. Like, come on, man. Not just paying a woman just to say like, hey, this is my girl, I look out for her, I take care of her, I help out with bills and this and that. That's not the same thing as paying a woman for sex, a woman being around you for your status and all that. It's not the same at all. You feel it in your heart when you're getting used or when you're spending money on somebody just to have attention from them. But I just tell every man, no matter where you at in life, you could always go up. If you're not getting respected how you want to, work on it. Look at people who get respect and see how they move and what is respected about them, and adjust yourself. And look at the people who don't get respect like yourself and say, I fucked up. When I did this, this happened. When I did that, that happened. That's how you learn and grow in life, man. Looking at micromanaging your life to the point to where you start seeing what you're doing wrong so you could adapt and do it differently, and then you will see growth, man. I'm telling you, man, the man runs everything. He controls everything. We don't need to be out here trying to tell each other, you high value, I'm high value. If the women don't say it, how you high value? If you sitting up here and blaming women for everything, how you high value? If I'm blaming a woman for everything, that means women have the control to change and move things. I don't believe that. I feel like whatever the woman gets brought to her, she pushes the exact same thing out back to the world. That's what I feel, and that's what I know to be true. And it's just like on a small scale, I can see it to like, you didn't get respect from a particular person, and they might be a lower level person. You didn't get respect for whatever reason. Another person come around, you adjust, and they a high level person, and you start getting respect from them. Then you start noticing, when I did that, I didn't get respect that I wanted. When I did this, I got the respect and the results that I wanted. You just got to adjust to life, man. Don't complain about nothing, how nobody treats you. Adjust to the game. We men. Don't let somebody else sit at home and tell you, man, all women are this, all women are that. It's certain things about women, but, man, we control all that, man. Get out there. Make it happen. Make improvements in life. Don't be scared to change up your little, how you kicking your game or however you moving out here. Don't be scared to be shy one day and to really tell yourself, fuck that, man, I'm about to start talking more. Don't be scared of change. Change is natural. Change is you becoming better as a person. Sometimes change in the instant could look like you're falling off, But really, it's letting it build up. You might have to fall off a little bit to get up there where you want to go, man. Just keep it in mind, man. Change is good. Be accustomed to change. Don't get stuck in your ways where I'm a loser. They say I'm a loser. It is what it is. No. Do what you got to do to make change, man. Eventually, people going to come around. You have to believe in change in yourself first and then start producing. And people might still try to treat you like the old you, but eventually they'll come around to the new you, man. As a grown man, teenager, whatever, they not treating you like you was when you was a baby, still drinking out the bottle or sucking on a nook, man. It's not the same. Nothing lasts forever. You create the change that you want, man. You dictate your own life. Nothing is written in stone. Nothing was planned out and pre-planned and all that. Life changed in 1,000 different ways every second. It could go any way. Have more control over that, man. And get money, not just to shine with men, not to hang out with your homeboys. Man, get money. Get you a good woman. Have kids, man. Stop looking at the woman like she's something negative, because shit, if you looking at the woman like she's an arch enemy or negative, shit, you might as well be a homosexual, man. And they say ain't nothing wrong with it, but we know what's really going on. It's not right. It's not natural. And if anything, any kind of biological weapon that was released on this earth, and they said, like, if this got out and it spread to all the people, it could kill life on earth as we knew it, they would consider that a code red hazard. It's a detriment to the motherfucking well-being of the earth. And that's really what that is, but people don't understand that. But it's just, but I don't know, I don't want to get banned off here, but still though, man, use your mind, stay focused, control everything around you. It won't all change in one day, but as long as you take them steps, you'll be better than you was yesterday. Promise you that, man. And if you're a high value man, you getting women, period. You're not sitting around waiting until you get old and the game get good. Your game ain't gonna get good unless you're talking to women, man. You gotta be in the game and practicing the game to get better at it. If I did it, y'all could do it. Much success. We're not all the same, but we all could get similar outcomes that we want in life. Salute.